Hi knitters, this is the Longtail Cast-On. This cast-on seems tricky at first, but I think it helps if you think of it like a regular knit stitch. The first thing you will do is create the long tail. The amount of tail you need is more for bigger yarn and less for skinny yarn, but a good rule of thumb is to start with about 1 stitch per inch. So if your hat has 80 stitches, then you would get about 80 inches worth of yarn. Then make a slip knot. I like to do this by making a loop, then laying the loop over the long end of my yarn and pulling that yarn that you see inside the loop. You'll know you did it right if your knot slides open and closed. If you grab the wrong side, if you put the loop over the wrong end, you won't get anything at all. So if that's the trouble that you're having, try the other tail to see if you can get that slip knot. Put the loop onto your needle and close it loosely. Now put your finger and thumb on your left hand together. Put the tails over them, then grip the tails loosely with your remaining fingers. Open your thumb and pointer finger. This is where it helps if you picture these steps like a regular knit stitch. Your thumb is the left needle. Hold a needle in your right hand and insert it into the front tail like it's the stitch on a needle. Then go around the back tail like you are wrapping the needle with yarn when knitting. Bring the needle back through the tail that's around your thumb, then drop it and gently pull on the tails to close the new stitch on the needle. At the beginning, you may need to drop the tails each time you make a stitch, but as you gain experience, you'll be able to add stitches without starting over each time. So in that loop, around and back out the loop. Okay. And as you get more proficient at this stitch, you'll notice that you don't actually have to drop those yarns around your fingers, that you can just pull it tight with your thumb and keep going. Thanks for joining me.